You know what? I was really nervous. I tried not to be. I tried to realize that there's really not much pressure on me, but it didn't work. I was nervous and hit a poor drive on one and made a tough bogey, and then hit a really, really bad shot out of the fairway on number 2, and was just like, what? This could be a long day. But and hit a great chip, and the chip, I was praying for that to go in, and then it lipped out, and then I lipped out the next putt. But the first 5 or 6 holes were a stress. They're obviously really hard, but I missed a couple putts and did some stuff that wasn't great. But fortunately, the birdie on 7 settled me down, and was able to play nicely after that.
How do you feel physically after a long
I'm
day?
okay. Yeah, thanks. I mean, there's some definite walking up these hills I'm not totally used to, but it feels good. Walking up hills never really been the issue, but it does get the heart pounding a little bit.
Casey, did you feel a different? Did you get a different reaction or vibe from the gallery that you did in '98?
I thought the galleries were great in '98. I didn't have anything negative happen to me, and they were wonderful today. Really, really supportive, and so it was a special day. I'm really thankful that I played decently, but man, it's a stress out there.
The nerves take over. I mean, you played here before. You played a lot of good golfers.
Yeah.
We just, in other words, we were unable to swing correctly.
Yeah, I was just nervous, and I was just popping out there. So a couple of those swings, I just didn't feel good. Didn't make. I mean, if you play golf, you kind of know what your swing's like, and then all of a sudden you get under pressure, and it just feels like you never hit a ball in your life before, and it kind of felt like that a few times early on, and I kind of expected it. The problem is those holes are so hard, you really can't afford to do that. But I didn't make any big numbers, just a lot of bogeys.
Was there something during the round then that kind of clicked that got you going again?
I would say the birdie, just finally getting a putt to drop on 7, finally settled me down, and fortunately I drove it well, even though I was really the only bad drive was off the first tee.
When did you feel those kind of nerves last?
I mean, it's been a long time, because I haven't competed in 6 years, so you don't feel nerves for that. And the sectional qualifying, I mean, I got a little nervous, but not like this. I mean, I hadn't felt like this in a long time. I mean, it's the U.S. Open. You don't. I mean, you can play PGA Tour events all day long. They don't feel like this.
What was it like being back out there in a competitive round?
I mean, it's great. I love to compete. I love the game. I wouldn't want to play this tournament every week. It's such a stress, and I don't know how to explain that. I'm trying not to be overly dramatic that way, other than that's just how I feel. It's just really, really stressful, especially when I'm not used to playing in front of people, and there's people, and then the fairways are really tight, and the greens are so tough. It's just everything combined. It's overwhelming at times, but you just got to kind of take a deep breath and just try to dumb it down, which I tried to do, but.
What'd you do on the birdie on 17? Where were you on the tee shot?
I hit a great drive. I drew it beautifully and hit it in the fairway, and that was one of my better drives of the day. And then I hit a very poor 3-iron, but I took enough club, and it hit right on that downslope, it looked like, and kicked it back. And I didn't think I was going to be that close, because it didn't. From my angle, it looked like it would be middle of the green, and then it got up there, and I was about an inch from disaster. So I was very fortunate there. And